Okay, we are live. We
Hi,
are.
we are live, live, live. Welcome everyone to another episode. And I'm just joining here on Instagram as well. Just give me a second.
Okay, here we go.
One
I
sec.
see you. View request. Go
Perfect.
live. Gali, and we are live with Gali. And what's
Yes.
the subject? I don't even know which episode to choose here. What's the subject that we're doing
Yeah.
today?
What are we talking about today? So today we're doing a episode on something that is often requested and very affecting people's lives. And the subject is toxic people.
Ah, okay,
And
good. That's
um, Yeah, and basically, how do you recognize toxic people and how do you spot them in terms of the actions that you need to do in order to handle them in your life? And that's the main topic. And I have some follow-up questions immediately that I already want to ask, even though you haven't even answered it yet. But before we get into it, what I want to say is something that I always give as a background, and that is that the answers on this podcast, which is called The Truth About the Truth, is that the answers are true, but often different. They are not what you expect. It's a disclaimer that if you come here expecting to hear what you think, you're in the wrong place. Mayor's answers often stretch the way you view things. They come at you at angles that you don't necessarily maybe even think are true at the beginning, but once you examine it and try it on for size, you realize, oh wow, there's something here that is true, in fact. So as we say, listen to it, let it expand your mind, and let the medicine work. So
exactly.
that's the disclaimer. Let it work. And the topic is toxic people, but I want to touch upon one quick thing before we get into it, which is a segment which we want to do at every episode, is to take one popular saying that everybody says and to check it against, is it true or is it not? And the popular saying for today that I have for you is the saying, nice guys finish last.
Ah, okay.
Popular saying. And let's have a look at the truth about the truth on that popular saying. And then we'll jump into the actual topic, which is toxic people.
Okay, so we need to define what does it mean to be nice.
That's
Yes.
true. Yes. Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah.
so nice do not mean ineffective. Actually, the only thing that you have with people is the willingness. If you
hmm
lost the willingness, you lost everything. And you'll see that the only long-term success comes from being nice. The only
hmm
mistake that you can do is to get convinced to be not as nice as you should. Many
hmm
people, well, it's about time that I will get a little bit more stern, a little bit more forceful, and this is where you fall.
Yes, I see. Now, just one sec, just one quick thing, really quick. Anna highlighted that the name that's showing up for you is a strange name. I didn't even notice it. That's true. Do you see that, Mayor?
Yeah, that is very special name. I'm not going to
Yeah,
lie.
I'm
It's a
not gonna lie.
very powerful name.
Yeah,
It's
interesting.
actually done on purpose.
Aha.
Uh, okay, here we go.
Yeah. In the
Well,
meantime, I'll say hi. I think we have Alina here, and of course Anna and Curtis. These live streams are so filled with truth and helpful for handling life. Yes, absolutely. And live your higher self said yes, they do. It's amazing. Awesome.
yeah.
Okay, so yes, so you were saying the meaning of nice, really, it doesn't mean ineffective.
Yes. Nice do not mean ineffective. Nice mean that the person viewpoint, the person behavior, the person beingness is as such that is elicit cooperation from everyone.
Mm,
Who will you cooperate with more? Someone that you like or someone that you don't like?
true. Yeah, you're
Now,
someone
if
that you
you're
like.
insane, exactly. Now, if you're insane, you would like people that are not nice to you. But
Right.
that's a very small part of the population. The majority part, and the one that actually count, the one that actually bring result, would like people that nice to them.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
So actually, not nice people come last. So you
Yes.
take any tyrant, and you'll see that he ends up usually in the ditch.
Yeah.
Yes, when you look at really at people that are really bad, that really not nice, uh, even if sometimes it seems that force um, is winning, force at the end loses, because what does it mean, force? The more force you put, the less life there is.
Okay.
Think
Why
about
is that?
it.
Yeah.
The stone is a very compressed energy. It's a lot of force. There's been a
Yes.
lot of force in order to create a stone, and even more in order to create a diamond. And
Yes.
it's a very dead thing, very hard to change.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
On the opposite, you take the strongest material on earth, and it's water.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So actually, being soft, giving you much, much, much more capabilities than being hard.
Mm-hmm.
Because when you're hard, you're unchangeable, and everything around you change. So even if you are correct for now, you will be not correct in 5 minutes.
Yeah. I see. It's very temporary.
Yeah, it's very, and sometimes you need to use force. Don't misunderstand me. I don't say love, peace, and happiness.
Mm-hmm.
No, sometimes you need to use force. It's required because it's a force universe. But
Mm-hmm.
as soon as this is not required, handle it with love, handle it with being nice, handling it with more nice than you think you should.
I see. Yes. So you need to basically be nice by this definition of basically bringing about the best results through care and being loving and so forth. But you also have the element of still being effective. And so the
Yeah,
people that finish last are ineffective. So you can still be nice and effective. And in the same breath, the people that you see that are forceful and win, what you're actually seeing is a temporary moment where they're winning. Maybe it's for a year or 10 years, but at the end, it's not
they,
going to work.
they always lose at the end. And actually, the only mistake you can make is being not nice enough, because really, um, being nice is a condition where you immediately elicit, immediately convince everyone to conspire to help you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Being not nice is you get everyone to conspire to kill you.
Yeah. That's true. That's
That's
super
all.
true. Yeah.
That's the bottom line. So it's really
Amazing.
not correct. The saying is not
Yeah.
correct. It's actually misleading, because it makes it takes the potential, people with high potential, those people that are really can be nice and caring and loving, and they're convincing them, oh, now I need to think about myself. I need to be harsh. I need to be
Yes.
hard. No, not, it doesn't work.
Yeah.
And
Amazing.
again,
That's awesome.
that you need to be that you don't need to use force, because this is a force universe, and the misleading, the other side, is convincing children that everything is nice and wonderful. No, everything is not nice and wonderful. This is a very tough universe, but the handling is not by more force. Very seldom you need force.
Hmm.
The actual handling is 50% force, 50% intelligence. But even when you use force, you need to be nice.
I see that. Amazing. That's amazing. And I really think that clears it up and gives additional perspective or viewpoint on that topic and leads us well into this topic, which
Yeah.
is all about toxic people. And how do you spot toxic people? What are the qualities of toxic people? We have kind of a short episode today, so we might even have to do a part two because it's a big subject. But I think the first thing we can do is to talk about how do you spot and what are the qualities of toxic people. And one thing I like that you said once, which I think is really even a better way of saying it, is you called them acidic people because they
Yeah.
spit acid. And I think that that's even more relevant.
Yeah.
It paints a more accurate picture, but maybe you can talk about that.
Okay. So first of all, in 97.5% of the cases, when you think that someone is toxic, it is only because you are really bad.
Because of you, okay, being bad. You're the, or are you the toxic one, or what? Bad in what sense?
No, no, you're bad. You committed a sin. You've done something bad against those people,
Hmm.
or you've done something that you wouldn't want someone else to do to you. You've done something against them, and
Hmm.
you will see that every second man or every second woman that not every second, everyone almost that finish any kind of a romantic relationship, they will tell you, "Oh, he was how do you call
Narcissist.
it? Narcissist."
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah, yeah.
they fell in love with them. They were in love, but he was a narcissist.
Hmm.
So
Hmm.
first of all, it says that you are blind at the beginning
Hmm.
because you love them. And
Right.
second, if you used to be blind, what makes you all of a sudden not blind?
True. Begs the question. Yes. True.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah.
So 97.5%, in most cases, in the majority of the cases, the problem is not toxic. People, toxic people is something that you use in order to justify your badness. So
Yeah.
I say that broken people are really continuously complain about the fact that other people are broken.
Hmm. Hmm. I see
It's
that.
really like that, yes.
Yeah, yeah.
First of all, in very seldom you hit a really toxic person other
Hmm.
than yourself. Yes,
Hmm.
yourself. You yes.
Yeah, I can see that because many people, I mean, people will say that six out of their 10 friends were actually toxic and they didn't realize it, and or whatever, or six out of 10 of their exes were toxic, or so. Yeah, so basically the message is no, it can't be that that's that high of the rate of a ratio. If that's the case, there's something that you're doing that's not okay.
Yeah, if you had 10 boyfriends or 10 girlfriends and the majority of them were toxic, probably it's you that make them toxic.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. Hmm. and
Yeah.
and so what is that, why do you say that it's actually acidic is a more accurate way of saying
Okay. Because what happened, those people don't attack you directly.
it? Hmm.
They're
Hmm.
afraid because those toxin people are afraid. They're
Hmm.
really afraid. So they very, very, very seldom attack you directly.
Mhm.
So
Mhm.
they spray poison on other people, and other people attack you, and you think that that guy attacking you is a toxin, but a toxic, but he is not. He's just been bitten by the same snake. He been bitten by. He's been someone sprayed on him this
Venom.
poison,
Yeah.
the venom, and he's just acting as a sick man that has
Mhm.
been bitten by a snake.
Right.
Okay,
Yeah.
so
Mhm.
really, if you actually look at that, you'll see that because you don't know how to recognize the source, which who is the actual snake, who is the person that goes around and spray everyone with with this material that eat the relationship. It's
Yeah.
really eats the relationship. It's that's
Yeah.
what it.
Yeah.
And if you don't see it, it will be very evident. Like two people arguing is very evident. I argue with you, so it's obviously me from your viewpoint that's not okay, and from my viewpoint, you are the person that's not okay.
Mhm.
But while it seems that it takes two to create a fight cannot be created unless there are three people.
Mm. Okay. Okay.
Yes.
Yes.
Because if me and you have an argument for 2 seconds, I just met you and we have an argument. Ah, is it white or is it black? Oh, it's white. Okay, fine. It's white or it's black. Oh, I did not notice. Sorry. You walk in the street, you hit someone by mistake, and you say, "Oh, I'm sorry, sir."
Yeah.
You don't
Yeah.
argue unless if someone told you he's a dirty Jew.
Mhm.
and you think that you're supporting the Palestinians.
Hmm.
So now,
Yeah.
if you hit him, it is you have this very evident me and you, the Palestinian and the Jew fighting, but there's someone before that that made one of you or both of you think bad about the other person.
Yeah, 100%. It's like I often think about it if, let's say I'm going to meet someone for the first time and they don't know anything about me. If somebody in advance says, just so you know, Gal is the nicest guy, etc., etc., everything I do when I meet that person, they'll think, "Oh, this guy's so nice." But in the same way, if they said in advance, "Listen, everything that Gal says, just double take because you don't, whatever they say something." Of course, when I meet that person, they're going to have that going on.
Mhm.
So of course, it will lead to a totally different filter in the conversation, and then yes, an argument will spark up, and they'll be against me irrationally, and I don't see why, but they had that thing installed in them from before.
Yeah,
Yeah.
someone talked to someone about you,
Hmm.
and not by mistake. Spelling is like spell, and they
Hmm.
can put a good spell or a bad spell on you.
Yes, absolutely.
I
Yeah.
put a spell on you, yes,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
that's why spelling is spelling,
Yeah.
because it can be very good spell or very bad spell, but
Yes.
it's spell, and
100%.
you just act 100% according to that.
Hmm. Yeah. Yeah, it's so true that the what you spell out to someone really can put a spell on them one way or the other.
Exactly.
Totally. So so there are these people that are spraying venom or spraying an acid that can erode a relationship or erode a reputation. How do
It's
you
eroding the connection. It's
oh,
eroding
the
the connection.
connection.
In order to
Yes.
have relationship, I define the word relationship as the quality of the connection. So
Hmm.
when the connection is very good, it will hold. But when
Yes.
the connection is weak, it will break. How do you break the connection? Either you put dirt, so the
Hmm.
glue will not hold, or if you have screws, you just need to erode the screws and they will break.
True. Yes. Yes.
And you
Makes
see
sense.
that when someone do that, the purpose is to break the connection.
Hmm.
The
Hmm.
purpose is actually to break the connection.
For sure. Yeah. Yeah. I can totally see that. And why would somebody have that purpose? Like, why would somebody have this thing of I want to break
I
the
want to break
connection
the
that my
connection.
friends have with someone else, or whatever? Why does that even happen within a toxic person that they want to erode?
Mhm. So, what happened with the toxic person? Something happened in his past,
Hmm.
and he lost badly.
Hmm.
He lost badly. He really lost badly.
Hmm.
And he feels very weak. So, when he sees you with me, both of us are stronger than him. He
Hmm.
doesn't want me and you to have a good relationship. He doesn't want you to have good relationship with your body. He doesn't want you to have good relationship with your wife. He doesn't want you to have good relationship with me or with anyone else.
Hmm.
And you will see that when you have, how do you know that someone is really bad? They have the purpose of breaking the relationship.
Hmm.
So when a religion become crazy, they start to break the relationship between the people within the religion. They say, "Oh no,
Yes.
you're not allowed to talk to this guy."
Yes. For sure.
Actually, the guys are afraid. So the guy is afraid, and because he's afraid, regardless of his excuses, they will tell you, "No, you're not allowed to talk to this guy."
Hmm.
Even society, if you think about it, when they put someone in jail, when they know that jail don't solve any problem, yes, it may
Yeah.
solve temporary a problem right now, but overall it will create more and more criminals. They put the people in the jail because they're afraid of them.
Hmm.
They were
Mm.
not afraid of
Interesting.
them. They will handle them.
Yes. Right. And they don't know how, so of course
Mhm.
they're afraid. Yes. Yeah.
Exactly. And then they create the opposite. So they have more fear. So they put more people into jail.
Hmm.
And and then what you create is a total mess because
Mm.
no one get recovered. And as things as time pass, you get more and more and more criminality, and this is in regards to criminal. And as time pass with the relationship, you have more and more and more criminality in the relationship, because there is someone that makes sure that you will not connect because he's afraid of you.
Mm. Wow. Okay. I can totally see that. That's amazing. So I suppose, and let me just really quickly say hi to a couple people that are on here. Yeah, Curtis said, "Wow." Christine, aloha. This is Lorna on Live Your Higher Self. Okay, hi Lorna. And on Instagram here, Karina said, "Please save the direct so we can see it from the beginning." Yes, if you want to see this from the beginning, you can go on our YouTube or go to gprosperity.com/live stream. You'll see the full episode. And Lauren is here. Yes, snake emoji. Exactly. Tyra said hello. Hi. So yeah. So
Guys,
basically,
by the way,
yeah.
we have this the relationship snake
Mhm.
series, which I think
Yes.
is
Yeah.
no,
Yeah. It is. Yeah. Yeah. Exactly.
I don't remember under which name it is, but we have the
Under
whole.
yes, absolutely. If we have a series that Mayor did, I think it's 5 to 12 parts, something like that, called The Relationship Snake. It's like somewhere 8 parts, 10 parts, something like that. Massive series called The Relationship Snake that Mayor put out into the world free. It's like extremely valuable information.
Yes.
And the amazing thing is, and we can talk about that in a second, that toxic people can make you sick. And one time at the office, we were having a few people at the office getting sick again and again and again. So I asked the mayor, what should I do? They're getting sick. And he said, tell them to watch The Relationship Snake. And so I had the whole office watch that series, and the health in the office, it's amazing, skyrocketed. Like they don't get sick, or once in a while like normal, but it's not all the time they were getting sick all the time. It handled the sickness by learning about that. So if you want to, I think it's, if you go to gprosperity.com/family, you can find it there. um, but if you can't find it, just write to us and we'll get it for you for free. It's an
Curtis,
amazing series.
Curtis says that it's called the Secret Relationship Killers, and it is 13 or 14 parts,
Wow.
free
Yeah.
parts.
It's a major program. Yeah. And it's really gold, gold, gold. So,
Yeah,
so I want,
the
yeah,
basic idea is that the snake want to kill you.
yeah,
Why he wants to kill you? Because he's afraid of you, like any snake, like even snake in life. Yes.
yeah, yeah.
So they want to kill you, and they want to, how they kill you? By breaking the relationship, because what make a person alive is his relationships. No one
Mhm.
survive alone. So if I break the relationship with your body, that part of the body would die. If you don't have a relationship with your arm, even if you have the arm, but if you don't communicate with the arm, there's no relationship with the arm is just sitting there dead.
Mhm. Mhm.
So you
For sure.
really need to understand that the purpose is to kill you by killing
Yes.
relationships.
Yeah. 100%. That's amazing. So we're definitely going to do a part two of this series because we need to dive a little deeper. We didn't really talk about how do you spot the characteristics of a toxic person so that you don't make the mistake of thinking everyone's toxic. You'll be able to say, that's the toxic one and everyone else isn't. So you won't make that mistake. And of course, how to handle it. But I want to ask you, how come toxic people make you sick? I know you touched upon it now, they break the relationship with your body, but why could that be the reason for being sick?
Okay. So what is sickness? Sickness is a protest against life.
Hmm. A
Okay.
protest against life.
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
That's not my definition, but it's a protest against life. Okay.
Okay, yeah.
So the only reason someone is sick is because he has a protest against life. Something in life did not go well.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Okay. And the moment that someone start to break your relationships, the relationships we think is what you have. You have a loss. So
Yes.
if I fight with my son, I have a loss. If someone broke the relationship with my partner, I have a loss. If someone broke the relationship with my car, he stole the car, I have a loss. If
Yeah.
someone broke the relationship with my heart, I have a loss. It manifests as a heart attack, but I actually have a loss.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
and the this thing that when you have loss, you become sick. You'll
Right.
see if I take if you burn, if you burn yourself, you see some of the cells die. You lost something.
Hmm.
Every time you lost something, something die. And
Ah.
what die? Your relationship with something. So it can be that some cells die
Hmm.
because I burn yourself, or it can be that some cells die because you are not in communication with your heart.
Yes.
You see, like you after a heart attack, part of the muscle do not work anymore because something died there. The
Mm.
life, the living being that caused the heart to perform,
Yeah.
to beat, are not in good communication with me. So it seems like the heart is not working as well, or the muscle is weak, but actually the relationship with those beings, with those entities, has been destroyed.
Hmm.
You can
Wow.
restore the operation of the heart. You can restore any part of your body by communicating with the body.
Wow. And so that gets destroyed by, of course, getting in communication with the body, and we can show people how to do it. But that happens when a real toxic person, not one of the people that you falsely name, but when a real toxic person gets in contact with you, it will make you physically sick. It will make you get the flu. It will make you get a heart attack. It will make you develop a disease. It's that's the problem. It's really amazing.
100%. And it's quite amazing. And how do we know that it's correct? Because the moment that you spot the actual snake, you start to be well.
Hmm. Hmm. Yeah.
So some
Wow.
people that
Yeah.
got our
True.
group, we have a win group, that maybe people can register. I think it's free.
Yeah. Free. Anybody that can join. It's a WhatsApp group where wins get shared all day long by our group. Anybody can join. If you want, VM me. I'll get you on the group.
Okay, so and there you'll see there was a lady that was sick, like totally sick, and she calls me, and she was okay. I have to go to the hospital. I'm sick. I have something really serious going on. I'm going to this hospital. I cannot drive back home.
Hmm.
And I spoke to her for maybe 15 minutes, and we spotted what we needed to spot. And within 15 minutes, she became well again.
Wow. Yep. Yep. I saw that. And but just amazing. Amazing. Yeah. It's
So
this.
she
It's
was
exactly this. Yeah.
really sick, really
Hmm.
sick. She spoke to the doctor, and the doctor said, "You need to go to the emergency room."
Hmm.
And she called me, and I said, "Of course, if you want to go to the emergency room, you can. I'm not a doctor. I'm not giving you a medical advice, but tell me."
Have you looked at this yet? Yes.
Yeah, have a look at it. And
Yes.
15 minutes later, she's totally recovered.
Yeah. Amazing. Yeah. And Ashley here on Instagram said, she's my friend. It happened exactly like this. Yes. And yes, Lauren said, incredible. And Tyra said, please send the link. If you want the link to any of the stuff that we're talking about, the WhatsApp wins group or the secret relationship snake, just write to me. Just DM me on Instagram or email us at gal@gprosperity.com. You can email me personally and I'll get it for you. And Myrtle said, I highly recommend that series.
Instagrams,
Oh, my Instagram is Gal A Ezra, Galaezra. So,
maybe
and
you can
Myrtle
write
said,
in the chat.
yes, no, on the Instagram they have it. That's totally fine.
Uh,
And then Myrtle said, I highly recommend that series. Yes. Karina said, sickness is a protest against life. Wow. Yes. And Karina, I want to join. Perfect. Write to me. And then Karina asked, is it like psychosomatic resolutions? Uh,
First of all, explain to me what psychosomatic mean, and then what psychosomatic resolutions, because I can give any definition to that. I can give 20 different definitions for that. So
yes.
what does it mean psychosomatic, first of all? And then
Hmm.
what is a resolution?
Yeah.
Yes, psychosomatic resolution.
Okay.
Who is
Great.
doing the resolution? So when I
Uh-huh.
understand what you mean, then I can react, because otherwise I can invent something that has nothing to do with what you're saying.
Yeah, that's a good point. Karina, what can be great is bring that for next week, and bring we can open that discussion for next week. Absolutely, just because we're about to wrap up. Lorna said it was amazing, which referring to that series, and Christine, oh wow, I plan to look for these videos. Mahalo deeply. I've been wanting to learn more. Mahalo for sharing. Absolutely, Christine, just write to me. I'll get that for you. So this is really amazing. A little bit short. Obviously, we need to dive deeper, but it's a good introduction to realize number one, how they affect people's lives, body, relationships, income, everything. Number one, and number two, that these toxic people are not as many as you think they are. That's the first thing to realize. Second thing to realize, if you are saying that, maybe it's you, and we can improve handle those things that are getting you to see bad in others.
Yeah.
And then next week obviously we'll get into how to spot them
Yeah.
and how to actually handle it.
Yeah, and if you for next week, if you can make a list of how do you spot toxic people, and you will see, I promise you, that 90% of what you say, if you will be actually honest, you'll find in yourself,
Mm.
and you are not a toxic person. So
So
it's
what does that
obviously.
mean?
So let's say that I say toxic people are don't care about other people. Well, I promise you, you did not care about other people many times.
I see. Okay.
But you had a very good excuse.
Yes, 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 I see.
Toxic people lies. I promise you, you lie more than you can breathe.
Mm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Toxic.
Yeah, so then
So
it's the element that you're doing on the one hand, but also what are the actual qualities that you need to spot in them that you aren't doing actually, because it's really what is the real quality of a toxic person?
yes, like how do
Yeah.
you actually spot a
Yes.
toxic person? Because
Yes.
to say that they are upset, or to say that they cheated you, or to say that they lied to you, or to say that they are too forceful or too weak, it's not, because
That's
it's
not it.
happening
Yeah.
to you. It's happening to you. So then everyone is like that.
Yeah, I see that. I see that. Okay, we're gonna
Or
get into it.
the obsessive. Why you're not obsessive?
Yes. Yeah, exactly.
You're
Yeah.
obsessive about them. Look how many you don't stop talking about that person.
True. That's true. It's really true. Okay, I'm looking forward to it. Karina asked when will be next week. So every Tuesday, 5 p.m. Eastern time. So every Tuesday, 38 minutes ago from right now, basically, is when we start, and we do these episodes always on a different topic, life topics like toxic people, current events topics, all kinds of really applicable and mind-bending answers. So we'll continue next week with part two.
Magali.
Mwah.
Love.
Okay, love you.
Thank you,
Thank you
everyone.
very much. Thank you.
See
Thank
you
you.
very
See
short this
you.
time. Bye bye.
Yes, thank you. Bye, everyone.